Have you ever had that one huge meal and you're like, why am I so tired for the next 5 hours? And then the rest of the day, you're bloated and gassy and just don't feel well? In this video, I'm going to describe one major concept that could change your eating habits, your bloating and gassing, your energy for the near future and beyond. Hey, welcome back to Gut Freedom. This is the community where we find your gut problem, fix it, and let you live your best life. Now, today's concept is pretty amazing. It's one big concept, but it's all about food combining. Have you ever heard of food combining? It's actually a revolutionary concept that's been around for a long time. Is that revolutionary then? Maybe not. But I researched this for years, and because I had terrible gas and bloating and digestive issues, I thought, hell, why not give it a try, right? So what is this all about, and why would I even look it up? Well, have you ever been to an Italian restaurant and thought, oh yeah, they bring out the appetizers, they bring the bread, it's nice and warm, and then you have that plate, and you put the olive oil, and you put the Parmesan cheese, maybe a little salt, maybe some more salt, and you start dipping in and eating that, so you got all those good fats and oils, and you have your carbohydrates in the bread, and then, yeah, you might have a glass of wine or a martini with this. And later you get your appetizer. So let's say you do some calamari. Okay, you got a little protein, maybe a little fat on that as well. Super good, yummy. And then main course. Now, if you're in an Italian restaurant, you're probably picking pasta, right? And that pasta comes with a creamy sauce, some carbs, and a protein. So we have some type of noodles, creamy sauce, and maybe we have some chicken with it or some fish. Then maybe by the end of the night, we're also thinking, I'm gonna have one more glass of wine, or I think I need that coffee just to keep me awake. Just maybe this is a date night. Maybe I need to be awake later, right? And by the end of the meal, you're just so fatigued and exhausted. And say this is lunch, you are going to be bloated the rest of the day. You're like, oh my gosh, I just feel so bloated. So if you really are on a date, this is not ideal, right? Bloating date night, not so good. And we work hard for our bodies, right? So we don't want to look big, bloated. We don't need any of that. So here's the concept of food combining. So what am I talking about? There are 5 basic food groups in this whole concept. I'm going to describe each one. Protein. This is your meats. So think of all your animal products, including dairy, okay? Proteins, carbs, breads, pastas, cereals, that's your carbs. Fruit, just like you think about it, your fruits. Fats and oils, so olive oil, coconut oil, cooking oils, that's this one. And your veggies. Yes, our favorite food group, the veggies. So what does this all mean? Hey, how am I going to make this work? All right, here's the big concept. Fruit. See that kind of circle over there? Fruit goes with nothing. Okay, what do I mean by that? Fruit digests by itself. Do not put fruit with anything else. Oops, salt in the eye. Better. So fruit only goes by itself. So how do you make this work? If you're going to have fruit, you eat fruit first thing in the morning or at least an hour separate from any other food group. So it's best to start with your fruit. Say you're going to have breakfast, eat your fruit first. Give your body about 30 to 40 minutes to digest it, and then whatever protein or something like that after, okay? But fruit is always by itself. Okay, next group. Fats and oils. So what do fats and oils go well with? They actually go really well with carbs and veggies. So fats and oils go really well with breads, pastas, cereals, and all of your veggies. Carbs, veggies. Next group, protein. Now, what does protein go well with? Veggies. That's it. No. Did you hear me? That's it. Protein only goes with veggies. Protein doesn't go with anything else. So why does this happen? Why don't these go together? Why doesn't this go together? Why doesn't this go together? It's a basic concept of when you put a bunch of stuff in your stomach, there are certain enzymes that break down the food. You cannot expect your body to say, this type of food, meats, and this type of food, fruits, are going to break down the same. They don't have the same chemicals that break them down in your body. So when you put them together, you create, well, I was going to say, where is it? This kind of soup. Yep, this kind of soup. So your stomach cannot handle all those different food groups put together. So people have researched in food combining and found what are the best types of foods to put together. So let's do a little bit of testing and some examples so we can figure this out together. All right. I'm going to go out to the diner tomorrow morning and you know what? I'm just dying for an omelet. So, but I know that omelet's going to come with sides, and this usually comes with two sides, right? So you always have the choice of like, you want the pancakes, you want the toast, or the hash browns. So I'm like, okay, well, I love pancakes. So pancakes, and I want to be healthy, so I'm going to pick the fruit bowl. Okay, I did some major things wrong there, but let's discuss them. So I'm getting the omelet, I'm getting the toast, and I'm going to get the fruit. All right, so let's go. I have the protein. This is the omelet. This is the animal meats. All right. Can I eat my fruit bowl with it? No. Fruit goes with nothing, only by itself. What does protein go with? Veggies. However, I have toast, so that's carbs. They don't go together either. The only thing that goes with protein, veggies. So really, the only thing I can get right now is a veggie omelet. Oh, what about cheese? Protein, cheese, all goes by itself. So that's fine. Protein, cheese, veggies. Veggie cheese omelet. Okay, fine. That sounds great. Can't eat the fruit bowl. Can't eat the toast. So what do? Toast, fruit bowl. They're going home in the doggy bag. You all know what that is, doggy bag? That's probably, I don't know. I don't really hear that very often. Okay, to go. It's going to go. So I'm putting the fruit and the toast to go. Why? Because my omelet will digest really well by itself. That way, my stomach doesn't have this big group of soupy stuff going on with all these food groups. You don't want all this in your stomach. Why? Fatigue, gas, and bloating. We're trying to avoid that, right? Okay. So let's do some quiz time. Let's go. I'm going to have some fajitas. I mean, who doesn't like fajitas, right? Really good. So that's protein and veggies. Do they go together? Yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. However, if you're Latin, you're going to have the tortilla. Can you have the tortilla with this group? No. Only the protein and veggies. So you have to take the tortillas to go. Now, don't worry about all this and trying to like memorize it. I'm going to put a link below so that you can see a chart so you can understand this, look at it more. But for right now, let's do a little quizzing. Let's follow up and continue a little more. All right, so let's go. Hamburger and fries. Okay, let's do the Great American Diet. So we got the burger, the bun, ketchup, and fries. Burger, bun, ketchup, fries. How does this look? Not so good, right? So what can we do with a hamburger? We could do the hamburger, no fries, no bun. Hamburger, no bun. Okay, I know that sounds really exciting, but you can have your hamburger and all the toppings to go with it. You just can't have the bun. What are you gonna do with the bun? I don't know. Take it home, tell them not to give it to you. I mean, who needs the starch anyway, right? Unless you're diabetic. So good example of another one. You cannot have the fries, carb, and protein. They don't go together. All right, review. What go really well together? Protein and veggies. What goes with absolutely nothing? Fruit. Fruit is by itself. Now, there's some really cool thing here. Fruit. If you like to eat melon, yes, I'm talking like honeydew, watermelon, melons always go by themselves. Why? They just don't digest well with any other fruit. It's some weird, I know it's an exclusion. It's a side note, but if you're eating melons, just know, oh, I don't digest melon well. It's because you put them with too much other crap. Melons always go by themselves. Fruit goes by itself. So how long does this take to eat? Eat it, give your body 30 to 40 minutes to digest, then have whatever else you want. Now, all right, Jason, what if I mix veggies, fat oil, and protein? What if I put this all together? What if I just have this meal like I have my fajitas and I have a bunch of oil with it and things like that? It's just going to take a lot longer to digest. You're talking like, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours in your stomach. So what do you think your body does? It sends a bunch of fluid into your stomach to help digest. So there's a ton of energy going into your stomach to help digestion. So do you have a bunch of energy left to continue to work at your computer, to go do a sport, to be super social, to be high energy for your kids? I don't think so, unless you're doing some energy drinks. But we kind of talked about that before. What if I keep putting in a bunch of fluid with all my food? We dilute it. Bad idea. All right, back to food combining. Ooh, side note. All right, fruit. Does it go with veggies? No, fruit by itself. Fruit, fats and oils. No, fruit by itself. For how long? 30 to 40 minutes before the meal, or just put it off the side, have it before bed. I don't know. Fruit is by itself. Let's do, I want some bread and I want some olive oil. No problem. Good job. I want some, let me think. Cereal and veggies. Disgusting, but it works. I want protein and carbs. This is the burger. No. Protein goes with veggies. All right, guys, that's it for today. Please click subscribe below, because tomorrow I actually have another video about how to reduce your gas and bloating. It's going to be great. If you like this one, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, take care and eat well.